There we go. Today we're going to be going over the Sumo deadlift basics. So the Sumo deadlift is a hinge movement. I guess for any deadlift movement, it's called a pull movement, but in reality it is a push and it is a hip hinge movement. So I guess starting off, right, stance. We want the bar over about the middle of our foot, right? You want to give your knees room to track forward. You want to take a stance that's pretty athletic. You feel bouncy, feel strong, like you jump up, right? The next thing is going to be the hinge. So you want to not squat down to the bar, right? Instead, we want to hinge at the hips by pushing our hips back, right? Next thing is the preload. You want to start pushing into the ground, right? We're pushing down in a way like we were trying to break the earth and split them apart, right? So we're pushing down and out, creating leg drive, right? This is where most of our strength off the floor is going to come from. Remember, we hinge, we're going to descend to the bar. Next thing is going to be the slack pull. So a lot of people think just yanking up on the bar, they hear the click, they think, oh, I have the slack out of the bar. It's a little more than that. We want to create the most distance between the shoulder and our wrist, right? Like if we were pulling our shoulder out of the socket while still maintaining a neutral spine. So I like to, you can set your lats either at the top or at the bottom. I prefer to do it at the top, right? One less thing for me to worry about at the bottom. Set my lats, arms nice and long. I'm driving into the ground, hinge at the hips. Here, we're gonna grab onto the bar lightly and pushing harder into the ground. Try to create that separation between your wrist and your shoulder, right? We're not trying to yank the bar off the ground. We're gonna break the bar off the ground by simply driving our feet down and away from us. So hinge at the hips, driving into the ground, lightly grab the bar, and we're gonna bring our knees forward, driving gradually harder and harder into the ground, right? It's gonna keep our back neutral, let us get a little more upright, and then it's gonna become a leg press. So all together now. I like the brace at the top too. Feels more comfortable for me. Brace, long arms, push it to the ground, hips back, 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 reach the bar, lightly grab it, create separation, knees forward, right? And I'm driving hard away from us. So one more time, all together. Long arms, driving to the ground, hips back. Right? We're gonna break the bar off the ground by pushing down and away.